This is always an interesting conversation on Microsoft gives you such great ways to be able to save your documents. So this is all about saving files and when to use SharePoint versus OneDrive versus Teams. So now that you have the Microsoft 365 account, you have several places to save your documents. Every organization is going to be different on how they want the file saved, but let's just talk about the purpose. So as you see here, we have OneDrive. I'm going to go ahead and go to slideshow mode. Once I'm in slideshow mode from the current slide, let's look at these that you see on your screen. So OneDrive is a product in the Office suite, and I will demonstrate where that is in just a moment. But as you see here, then you can actually use OneDrive. So OneDrive here for me and my stuff. So as you see, for me, my stuff, I'm starting a Word document. I don't want to collaborate with anybody else. This is just my file. I would save it to OneDrive. Whereas when you're starting to collaborate with others or you want it for public use, you're going to have this where it'll be Teams, and you're also going to have it where it'll be SharePoint. So just know that when I want others to see it. Now, can I share my OneDrive files with others? You can, and I'm not saying that you never will, but once you start to get to multiple people, you want to start looking at Teams or SharePoint. So let's just talk about Teams for just a moment. The document is not finished. We collaborate. Or every week there's multiple people that need to work in this Excel file. Teams is going to be your answer. That's the we environment. All right. We have our team stuff that we're working on. So you want to make sure that you're using Teams for that. Now my document is finished. It needs to be organization wide, or it's a published version that will be used internally, not externally. Then you're going to create the files or save them on the SharePoint. So that's going to be the us environment, and everyone just needs to be able to download a finished product or a form or something along those lines. So just think about it like this. I'm going to use OneDrive when it's me, my stuff, Teams when it's going to be collaboration, and then SharePoint when it's going to be maybe us for the entire organization or anyone needs it. You want to start thinking in those lanes. A special note, once something is saved on OneDrive, if I save it here to OneDrive, then the same document that I now will save on Teams are no longer connected. If I update it on OneDrive, it doesn't automatically update it on Teams. These are two different products. So that's just a special note with that. So now let's move on to demonstrating how you would be able to save anything to OneDrive.